I'm going to talk about economics. Economics can be defined as this is the way societies, or communities or countries allocate scarce resources so that they can satisfy utility. That's the definition of economics. This is the way societies or countries or communities allocate scarce resources so that they can satisfy utility. What you're supposed to know is that an economy cannot produce everything, or an economy cannot produce all the goods that it needs. This means that it has to make a choice. Then this choice in economics referred to as the question of choice. The question of choice can help us to go into what is referred to as opportunity cost. So I need to define the definition of opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the amount of resources that are sacrificed in order to produce one unit of the next best product. So this is the amount of resources that are sacrificed in order to produce one unit of the next best product. For example, if I have two goods that I need to produce, I have good A and good B, but I have limited resources, and these resources can only allow me to produce only one good, and in this case I want to produce good B. So I can say that the opportunity cost of producing good B is the amount of resources of good A that are sacrificed in order to produce one unit of good B. That's the opportunity cost for good B. Then the other thing that you're supposed to know on economics is the factors of production. There are 4 factors of production. These are namely: the first one, land; the second one, capital; the third one, labor; and the fourth one, entrepreneurship. So I'll start by defining the first one. What is land? Land is anything that is above and below land, and this includes seas, rivers, oceans, climate, and many more. Then the second thing that I'm supposed to talk about is capital. In economics, capital is mostly referred to as capital equipment. So what is capital equipment? Capital equipment is these are just assets. And these assets includes assets such as buildings, equipments, fixtures, and many more. There are many more types of capital equipment, including motor vehicles. Those are examples of capital equipment. And the other thing that you're supposed to know on capital is that capital is the only factor of production that human beings that was made up of a human being. So you can say capital equipment comes from a human being. Then the third factor of production is labor. Labor, this is the human capacity that is used to produce goods and services. This means that for one to produce the goods and services, one must be in the right state of his mind. This makes the mad people not to be part and parcel in the production of goods and services for this factor of production, because labor is the human capacity that is used to produce goods and services. And the fourth factor of production, it's entrepreneurship. So what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is a special type of labor. The special type of labor that organizes the other factors of production to produce goods. And the other thing that you're supposed to know on entrepreneurship is that an entrepreneur is able to innovate a production process when opportunity arises. So this is all about the definition of economics and the factors of economics. Thank you very much.